Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congratulations. You made it past Nutrition 101, intentional style, and you've made it into the light, literally, for Training 101, intentional.
Intentional.
That's right. I don't work out with Barney Rubble, and neither should you.
Nope.
Do you know how many people I see in the gym? They're the same people you see in the gym, if you even go, and they look the same day after day, year after year, because they don't know what matters most. So when it comes to training, we're going to talk about matters most. There's a lot of different workouts out there. They may work for some. I don't really care. I do what matters most, and I do and only talk to you about what I have done and experienced. And I try to keep it simple because I realize that I'm not competing professionally for a bodybuilding competition. You know, maybe one day, but most people aren't either. They just want to look awesome, and that's it. Don't be the guy that just walks around, like, for example, I saw this guy in the gym today, a man, he looked like a man, and he's doing like the inner thigh, like, and I wanted to say, hey, bro, just give me your man card right now.
You gay, bruh?
you gay, bro? I mean, I don't know about you, but, like, I can actually go like that, Anyway, I'm thinking, who is this guy? Like, what is he doing? Anyway, it's a whole thing, but when it comes to training, it's very simple. My routine, I'm not going to keep it from anyone. It's not like top secret or anything. I do weights on an upper-lower split 3 times a week. So basically every muscle's getting 2 to 3 days rest in between. I don't obliterate like shoulders for 45 sets and then hit it 8 days later. That's something a hippie would do, or I guess if I was on the sauce, then that would be acceptable, because for all the people that follow science, my protein synthesis would be elevated high enough to where that would work, but I'm not. I'm dedicated, motivated, but never medicated. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Anyway, and in between those workouts, I'm doing 18 to 20 minutes of cardio in between. So that's 3 cardio sessions a week, 3 weight training sessions, upper lower split, very simple, all basic lifts. And I've had a lot of questions, so I made this video just to kind of like try and answer everything without having to send out 300 emails. So when I'm training, what matters most? Progressive overload. That's what matters most. Ladies, it matters for you too. Weights shape the body. People need to understand the functionality of everything. What do weights do? Weights shape the body. Ladies, if you want a better curve in your ass, do squats. And don't give me this half rep, quarter rep BS. Ass to grass. When you feel it in your glutes, you will know, okay? And guess what? That pain is what's going to help you gain what it is that you want. It's very, very simple. Most people think, oh, cardio, lose weight, just do cardio all day. Like, oh, I'm gonna be a hippie and I'm gonna go, dance around and do all this. Hey man, I'm in the 24-hour, like 30 people are just kind of like, unintentional. You look like, well, a hippie. A hippie and a hillbilly mated, and they mated inside the group activity room. I should put a lock on that and blow that thing all the way to Tokyo. But the Taiwanese hooker at 3 a.m. from the nutrition video, it might hit her in the face, and that would be unintentional. I don't want to do that, because we still love everyone around here. Anyway, all that's extra activity. The cardio, all cardio does is extend your caloric deficit, which you're already in. Why? Because you're hitting your daily macronutrient targets. You're stripping body fat off from the diet. The cardio, we start small. I actually judge it by the readout of calories. So I'll do 200 calories. I don't care if it takes you 30 minutes or if it takes you 12. It's a measure of energy expenditure. So what happens is I don't I don't really care if it's accurate. Some of you science hippie weirdos will be like, hey man, like I don't know how accurate this machine is, man. I need to get on my little database and, you know, see how accurate it doesn't matter. It's consistency. I'm always on the elliptical machine, and I'm always in those 200 cows, and guess what? The fat keeps flying off. All it does is extend the caloric deficit. Your focus in training should be going balls to the wall, lifting weights. Now when you lift weights, we're talking basics exercises. For chest, incline and flat bench, flies, shoulder presses, rows, squats, leg press, all the very basic exercises that everyone who's ever been in any type of gym has done in their life, but we're gonna track it. So if I'm doing 3 sets of 8, 200 pounds on bench, guess what? When I come in again, I'm gonna do 3 sets of 9, 200 pounds. And you get that? Then the next time it's 10. And I go on this progression from 3 sets of 8 to 3 sets of 12. And then when I can do 3 sets of 12 at 200, we go up the next smallest weight increment. That could be 205. Something very small. And that's a simple progression. I don't need to get in all the detailed and all the semantics and all the complicated workouts. Like, don't worry about that stuff. As long as that's all it is you're getting better and you're getting stronger, and you're gonna notice you get stronger. This is a very basic routine, and if you just stay consistent and progressively get better, along with hitting your daily macronutrient targets, let me tell you, you don't know how awesome you are going to look. This is a very personal issue for me, so I'm speaking out of the heart on a very personal matter. In 2008, when I decided, you know what, I need to hit this. But before I, you know, the whole success thing, like most people think you just flying high, but it's really all this, you know. That's why I'm speaking from wisdom today in 2016, from my own experience. But what you realize is that there's a lot of people complicating this stuff, and it does not need to be complicated whatsoever. So you just need to realize that you're getting stronger every day. You're hitting your macronutrient targets every single day. This is what's going to get you to where you want to be. I didn't realize when I was 52% body fat what I would look like. I had no idea. I've been overweight since I was 13. All I knew is that I was overweight and it was unhealthy. And I'm getting older and I'm not getting younger, and I wanted to change that. So I figured, hey, if I can lose 2 pounds a week, 52 weeks, 104 pounds, hey, strip 100 pounds, you know, you go hold a 100-pound dumbbell and you drop it, like, yeah, it can only help your heart and your health and all that stuff. And Jesse, you were there, like, and it was kind of like 13, 14 months, I'm like 115, 118 pounds down. Yep. To the point where it's like, hey, I can wear this Nike dry fit gear, and it's just like all of a sudden the top 2 abs are starting to pop, and you start getting the split in the pecs. You're like,
I saw all that.
You're like, holy crap, who is this? God, thank you for making me intentional. If you have any questions about anything, like the video, comment on the video. Even if you hate me, I love you right back. Comment anyway. Share the video. If you need any help, holler at me, because you see, I'm not an ID Life rep. I'm not selling RX. I'm not selling Gatorade for Christians. I'm not selling Powerade for Muslims. I'm not selling RX BS. I'm not selling any kind of supplement out there, and we're gonna get to that later. So don't think you hippies are getting away with this. I literally want to see everyone that follows along be awesome. So, Mr. Intentional signing out, reminding everyone to always be intentional, and in case you forgot, you're welcome.